Just going to wait a couple of minutes. Just there's a couple of people jumping in that I know were subscribed. There's quite a few subscribed for this one. So,
awesome.
How's Phuket treating you?
Phuket's great. Blab shit.
Yeah. I did notice you testing the LifeProof case yesterday. Was that LifeProof or was it?
That's awesome. I'm not going to lie. It was the LifeProof nude case, and there's my Australian SIM just there, ready for when I get back to Australia, maybe. And the rest of it's got this Thai SIM in there. I'm actually using it now to tether to talk to you guys. Thai internet is awesome. I love it. It's so awesome. And let me get this right. It's 12 gigabytes for only $35. I'm in. Yeah.
Wow. I'd be game for that at the moment. I've definitely just had a notification that I'm on 50% of my data for this month, and that's bearing in mind I'm on Wi-Fi most of the time as well, so that's a bit of a concern.
Fuck you, Optus. You know, it's just crap. Who's basically talking? Hernsin. Oh, hello, Hernsin. How you doing? I like Hernsin. He's all right. So, who else we got? Someone said I don't like Blab. No, I don't. It's just pissed me off too many times.
I do have to give you a little hat tip here, Nath, about my mum's not one who enjoys stuff that's not suitable for work, but she still tunes into all your broadcasts because the content is that much gold. She'll tolerate that based on how much content you're delivering. So I guess content being king, I guess we should kick it off now. People are in and chatting. So guys, thanks a lot for coming in and joining us today on Blab. As you may recognize from Periscope or Twitter, this chap over here, Nathan Hague from AustraliaWOW, is joining us to talk all things YouTube marketing. I'm sure we'll touch on a couple of other topics as well, but that's the main focus for this is YouTube marketing. So for those of you who've caught him on Periscope, you may be used to seeing him in a white fluffy dressing gown in the mornings, drinking coffee, in a very not suitable for work fashion, delivering massive valuable content. So yeah, this is Nathan. This is Nathan in his raw form through live streaming. So Nate, for anyone who doesn't know you and what you're about, do you want to give us a little bit of a background of who you are and how you've got to where you are?
Yep. So if you find me on nathanhague.com and also AustraliaWOW.com.au. Only go there if you're actually a fitness professional, because otherwise it's not worth it. So my background is personal training. I'm actually a personal trainer, believe it or not, and got so pissed off with personal training because I'm just crap at paperwork. Not going to lie, it's one of my weaknesses. So I came up with another piece of software called AustraliaWOW, and it's basically a fitness business management SaaS. And yeah, I've been doing that for about 9 years. And what happened was in November last year, we just went, you know what we should do? We should turn that web app into an iOS app. And then we went, and an Android app. And then we went, and a BlackBerry app. So for 14 months now, we've been like beavering away on this app. So what's happened is I'm just like took a sabbatical and just went, I just like bring all my marketing nous and bring it to you guys as well. And it's kind of just taken off. So I get to pick and choose my clients. I'm very lucky to do that. And I just basically teach them how to make money online, which is kind of cool. So I tend to do growth hacking. I don't suffer fools. I can't stand people that go, so how do I use your nutrition system? We'll click the fucking button that says nutrition and has a knife and fork icon on it. Oh, really? Do I click that? Yeah, don't use my system. But for people that just go, Nath, I know how to use a computer, but I don't really know how to do marketing. Well, you're my market. So I kind of like dig you guys and chicks. So, yeah. So that's what I do. That's a bit of background on me. I'm also really good at YouTube marketing.
Yeah, I was just mentioning that before there and how you managed to break down kind of marketing to make it very kind of straightforward and simple with, I know through the systems that you've created and the programs and stuff, you've made it very click here, do this. So I totally get with you, you know, people, it is targeted at people who really want to take action and kind of drive their business forward through, you know, but they're just not sure how to do that. So
yeah, there's the people that like just go, okay, I'm going to tell you the information, but I'm going to charge you $197 for just that final bit. And you're just like, fuck you. All right, just give me the right information and then I'll give you $1,000. But you're not going to do that. You're going to nickel and dime me. You're a dick. So I hate doing that stuff. So I actually break it down as you say. And I like marketing. I like sales and marketing. It shouldn't have to be icky. It shouldn't have to be horrible. So, hey, do me a favour, or do me and Kristen a favour. Kristen? Fucking sorry. Do both of us a favour. On here, if you're on the desktop, you see that big blue button, okay, go ahead and tap that big blue button and share this with everybody because we want to get this out far and wide, because not everyone knows about YouTube marketing. And
yes, and for those of you who are on iOS, it'll be down there somewhere, right at the bottom. There's a little blue bird. Tap that and tell a little bird about what's going on.
Tristan, high five.
It's that way.
There we go.
A little bit. Thanks for making me awkward on my own interview. Fantastic. All good. So yeah, obviously we're looking at helping people with their marketing and driving their businesses forward. And you're talking about that delivering massive content rather than this, hey, come on and listen to me talk for 45 minutes and then I'll drop a little bit of information at the end for a massive amount of money. Obviously live streaming is something that is ideal, I guess, for you, in the fact that you get to sit in your fluffy white dressing gown whilst having a coffee in the morning and deliver massive valuable content to people. So obviously live streaming is a great way for you to get out to a new audience as well, through kind of the global capture of live streaming. So just before we jump into the YouTube stuff, how are you finding the use of live stream, and what's your kind of preferred platforms for delivering your live streaming?
I think they're all stuck in their own unique ways, to be honest. Like Periscope, not listening to us, Meerkat shit, and Cameo. Like, why can't I see people cameoing? If I pass a cameo at somebody, why can't I see that? Periscope, just don't listen to anybody, so fuck Periscope. Blab, it's just shit. I'm not using it anymore at all. I'll join in, but I'm not running any. I can't stand it. And what's the other one that we're using? What's the other latest one? Oh, Nomadcast. Great on the Nomadcast, but still no lower thirds. So live streaming for me, in the face of everyone going, live streaming's awesome. No, it's not, because most people don't have a clue what they're doing with live streaming. All right, and they're just on it because everybody else is. No one gets into live stream with a clear business plan, and it's just another distraction from actually making money in your core business. So flying in the face of everybody that's in love with live streaming, have a clear business reason for doing live streaming in the first place. What do you want it to do? Become famous? I get that. Are you on live streaming to make money? How? With a sponsorship deal? Well, if you're already a company, why would you want a sponsorship deal, right? I don't get that. Are you driving people back to a landing page? Yeah. Well, what's the landing page URL? Oh, that's easy. It's like xyz.com/. No, that's not a good URL, is it? Etc. etc. So what I'm seeing is bright shiny syndrome. That's why I just took a step back from live streaming, because it just annoys the shit out of me at the moment. So yeah,
I couldn't agree more. It's all about trying to deliver really, really valuable content and making it great for the end user. Which, like you say, the simple things like giving easy URLs. Not URLs that are stupidly long or that are easy to forget. And it's not a difficult thing to do. So that's a great tip to anyone who is jumping on and trying to work it out. As with any platform, it's really, really important to consider what is it you're trying to achieve and have a real structured plan for that. So, yeah, guys, just really work out what you want to do with the platform. Don't just jump on because everyone else is on there. That's not a good enough reason to be using it. Sure enough, come and check it out, but then work out how you're going to use it for you and your business and how you're going to structure that to grow. So speaking of growing businesses, you're a bit of a dab hand at this. I've seen you helping various people along the way. I think Neda's in here live as well. I know we've both connected with Neda live at events that we shall not mention too much because we'll have to giggle a lot on this about what happened. But,
hashtag TCS 2015. Hashtag
coffee.
Brian Dyson's dick.
So jumping forward then, helping people, obviously you're pretty passionate about making things simple for people and helping people do their marketing the most efficiently, rather than this whole let's waffle and then try and sell you something at the end. So let's jump in. Let's talk about YouTube marketing. Do you want to just explain to people why it's so important to have a kind of a YouTube marketing campaign, I guess?
Let's get stuck into it. All right, so I talk at a rapid rate of knots. So get pens, get pencils, get crayons, get a red one, I like red, and then just basically get stuck in and start writing this shit down. Okay, so first things you want to do is you want to have your YouTube account set up correctly. All right, Facebook video is awesome. Facebook video is shit. All right, try and go and search for a Facebook video. No, can't find it? Exactly. All right. Secondly, as a content creator, do you really want your stuff to be shamelessly ripped off, uploaded, all right, and other people getting likes and shares on your content? You know, fuck you, Facebook video. So Facebook video does have its place. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying that, like with Facebook video, the discovery tools on Facebook video are shit. All right. And that's not going to change in a hurry. I'm not going to lie. All right. Maybe by the year end, we'll get like some YouTube parity, basic parity features. But for now, Facebook video can just eat a dick. I'm not impressed with it. I know because I've done Facebook video like campaigns, and I'm really good at Facebook advertising. I don't use it often enough. So Facebook video sucks in terms of like YouTube video. YouTube is still the undisputed king. It's got some awesome algorithms in there as well to detect product placements, brand names, copyright infringement, etc. So you can also monetize your videos in YouTube, which you can't monetize your videos in Facebook at the moment. So if you're a content creator, if you want pure reach, yeah, whack it on like Facebook for sure. But if you actually want some credibility, and if you want to make some money on those videos, then for sure put them on YouTube. In fact, put them on both platforms at the same time. Right, here's the things that you need to do. You need to absolutely, and I apologise for some of the people that have like watched my stuff before. Lots of you guys on Blab haven't. So the basics that you need to do with your YouTube account is write this shit down. Firstly, is you need a decent image. What a revelation. Most people don't have an optimized image. If you have a look at youtube.com/AustraliaWOW, have a look at that image. Right? It's a big blue bold image with the actual image GUI center in the center. All right, and it's big bold text. And the reason for that is when YouTube does a really shit job at squishing it down on a small screen. Right, so the smaller the screen, the horrible it looks. Okay, so by having the image in the actual center, all right, when it shrinks down, it actually still looks palatable on a small screen, on a small mobile device screen, okay? Secondly, if you look at youtube.com/AustraliaWOW, all right, at the top right, all right, you'll see, or the lower top right of the banner, make use of the little links that you can have. It gives you, I think, 4 or 5 different links that you can have, and you can actually point people from your YouTube channel directly back out to your main landing page if you wanted to. You can send them to your Facebook, send them to your Instagram, send them to your Twitter. You get the idea. I think there's 5, it might be a little bit more, okay, but there's 5 links that you can take advantage of. Yay. So use it, okay? So that's the basic, very basic YouTube stuff set up. The next thing you need to do, and this is so critically important, is to actually work in a office that doesn't sound like it's taking off. But anyway, make sure that you've actually hooked together your AdWords.google.com. All right, so you've got an AdWords account. I don't have an AdWords account. Fucking get one. It's free, right? Get your AdWords account set up, hook it to your credit card, happy days. Now, what you want to do that for is you hook your AdWords account with your YouTube account, okay? It's important that you do this. And why do I need to do that? Because some of you may know Facebook advertising, and Facebook advertising gives us the ability to have a Facebook custom audience pixel, all right? Please comment on the right-hand side. Okay, do you know what a Facebook custom audience pixel is? Please say yes, please say no, just explain, because otherwise what I'm about to tell you will just be a bunch of arse. All right, so we've got Facebook custom audience pixel, fantastic. Yeah, you don't know what it is? Not fully aware? No, awesome. Okay, so let me take a step back just for the second. All right, awesome. Okay, cool. So taking a step back, forget YouTube and everything at the moment, what you're able to do is use a Facebook custom audience pixel, right? So if you go into your facebook.com/ads/manage, okay, go into your adverts, okay, and at the top right hand side you'll see a little green button and it will say custom audience, okay? You want to go ahead and click that and you want to create a custom audience pixel. Now a pixel is just simply a piece of code. You don't need to know what it is, but all you need to do is name it. So I recommend you say it's all website visitors. Okay, and then it will go, sure, here's a piece of code, meaningless, fluent gibberish, okay, but what you want to do is take that, copy it, paste it in an email, give it to your web dude or web bird, and what they do is they put that little piece of code on your main website, okay? Now that basically means that when anybody, all right, who's got a Facebook account, and that's pretty much 1.4 billion people. But with anybody that actually lands on any one of your pages in Facebook, it means their details are added into a custom audience list. Yay. Now, you don't get to see who's on that list. You get to see the list numbers going up. Obviously, you've got 100 people a day hitting your website, 10,000 people a day hitting your website. Well, guess what? You've got 100 people added to your list. You've got 10,000 added to your list. All right. So every time they come to your website, okay, then that custom audience goes up and up and up. And you go, I'm kind of getting it. The reason you want that then is because these are what we consider to be warm traffic. You've got cold traffic, no one knows who the fuck you are. You've got warm traffic where people go, I've been to his website. I didn't do anything or buy anything, but I've been to his website. So they kind of know who you are. That'll be warm traffic, right? So it then makes it very easy to say, right, hey, Facebook ads, yeah, could you actually show this advert to just these people that have been to my website in my custom audience? And Facebook goes, sure, I can do that. And so what you find is the cost per lead, the cost per action is a lot lower because you're actually giving the advert to people that have been warmed up, right? So you see what a custom audience is now? So that pixel, right, we call it the Facebook custom audience pixel. That pixel you need to like give to your web designer. If you're not comfortable doing it, that's fine. Right, makes my eyes like bleed sometimes. Just give it to your designer and they'll do that for you. Okay? All right. So I had to stay in the Nathan type of speak on that one. Fuck you. All right. So that's what a custom audience is. So, all right, does that make more sense to people? Because if it does, I'll carry on with the actual YouTube reasons what custom audiences are. So say yes, Nathan, that I understand, or say Nathan, you're a tool. Okay, I'm okay with either.
Thing that I love with this is that you obviously check that your audience is following along, unlike a lot of people who kind of present. Here's what I'm talking about, and they've lost them within 2 minutes. So it's really good, and obviously the live stream platform's great for checking that kind of engagement as well. So guys, please do fire up in the chat your feedback and let us know whether Nate's on track and you're keeping up and being able to scribble down the notes as quickly as he's speaking.
Or if your red crayon has actually run out, that too. I don't know.
Change to green. Use a green crayon instead.
All right. So I've actually got Suzanne Noon. God, I know I've just failed at life, actually, like pronouncing her name. I know she's going to take the piss incessantly. I love her. Like, she is amazing at like Bitcoin stuff. So at the top here, you can see like a black and white icon, all right, of an Asian bird. Right, that's Suzanne. Go and follow her because I follow her. She's actually quite awesome at Bitcoiny stuff. All right, but anyway, right. So let's get back onto it. That's from the vast depth of the years Nathan has done on webinars. He's a master. No, he just likes talking to people. You can never ham it up enough on the camera. If you're just like a boring head talking, people just go, kill me now, because there's enough of that shit. But you can never ham it up enough on the camera. It always helps if you actually know your stuff too. Just give people something to, that's interesting. And that's a good thing for the YouTube, and we'll talk about that one in a minute. All right. String story. Yay, there she is. She's on the right-hand side. String story. Suzanne New. Sorry, Suzanne. All right, let's carry on. So we talked about Facebook custom audiences. So now let's move that into what it's all about in terms of YouTube. So with YouTube gives you the same ability to have these warm leads, all right, or warm traffic, I should say. So you're only going to put your Facebook advert, your YouTube advert, all right, in front of people that have already viewed one or some of your YouTube videos, right? And you go, fuck, how do they do that? Let me tell you. So that's why you want to hook together your Google AdWords, right, with your YouTube channel. Okay, and then what you do is you create a video remarketing list. All right, and if you don't know how to do that, I'm not going to share my screen because it's going to be like far too small. But what you can do is just use hashtag AustraliaWOW. How do I do that? And I'll just answer after this black. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to hook together those. Now, what you do with your remarketing list is you say, YouTube, could you actually create a remarketing list on people that have watched these specific videos? And it goes, sure, which video URLs are those? And you go, copy and paste the URLs of your YouTube videos. And it goes, yeah, no dramas. So always make sure the video list is around about no more personally than say 14 days. And you go, what does that mean? Well, what it means is their names are added to this list and they stay on there for 14 days. In terms of they've watched your video, so for 14 days afterwards, you can serve them out a video advert on YouTube, right? Because I don't know about you, but I can't remember what I watched yesterday. So in fact, I can't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. So therefore, you only want to be sending out video adverts to people that kind of remember who you are, right? So I usually have it on there for anywhere between sort of 7 and 14 days, all right? So that's one of the things you need to do as well. So, and that's basically a video remarketing list, all right? So video remarketing is awesome because it allows you to start stringing together a fantastic retargeting campaign in video. All right, let me take some questions. String story. We've got Brian in the house. Brian's all right. And all of you guys, if you don't know, if you've been under a rock, if you don't know who Brian Fanzo is, he looks like Fred Durst, all right? But he's funny and he's very well connected and he's an all right bloke. He's up above. He's the one that looks like Fred Durst with like and using facial toe puree. Set to 14 days, Tristan. Yes. Love you, man. I'm taking notes of all your awesomeness. You can come again. All right, Fred Durst. I always take the piss out of him. Then he calls me Jesus as well. So, you know, there's that. So, all right. So we'll continue then in that case. Give me some feels. I never ask for hearts on Periscope because it shits me to tears. But give me some goddamn feels. I want to get to 1,000 in the next 10 seconds. Touch the screen. All right, so let's continue then in that case. So with YouTube marketing, there's certain tools that you need. Now I'm going to shamelessly self-promote because I actually own the fucking software, but I'll talk about that in a minute. The broad brushstrokes overview is this. What you can do with YouTube advertising is you can actually target specific channels, right? And what you want to do is in the first 5 seconds, you can target your video advert to look like it's native to that particular channel. All right. Now, this is really exciting. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it and you go, oh, that's all right. Tell me more, Nath. So I will. Imagine this scenario. This is a common one, by the way. So let's say, for argument's sake, that you were a GoPro camera widget manufacturer. Okay, you made widgets for GoPro cameras, right? Clearly, you guys all know what GoPro cameras are, right? Otherwise, that's going to kind of fall flat. But anyway, now GoPro channel, okay, has, I think it's about 1,200 or 1,300 videos that have been uploaded to the official GoPro channel, right? So it's about 1,300 videos. Go and have a look, youtube.com/GoPro. Yeah, about 1,300 videos. Now, here's the dirty little secret. With YouTube advertising and taking a step back, we're just talking about the adverts where you can click skip after 5 seconds. Now, they're called pre-roll. They're called in-stream adverts. Okay, and those are the adverts we're talking about. I don't give a fuck about those adverts. You know, when you're watching a video and it kind of pops up on the bottom and it's like, ding, hey, can you click me? No, I can't. I want my content. Shut up. We're talking about pre-roll adverts. So they're the ones that convert. Those are the ones that you can click skip after 5 seconds, all right? And they're just off the Richter scale. They're awesome. So these are the adverts I'm talking about when I talk about YouTube advertising, okay? So what you want to do is, you ready for this one? All right, some growth hacks. What you want to do is go to a specific channel, all right, where your niche is going to be hanging out. And we'll talk about that one in a minute as well, because there's a very specific way that you can do it where you'll get far more traction with your adverts. We'll talk about that one in a minute. So what you want to do is, if you're making your GoPro widgets, you'd go to the GoPro channel, and you'd need to find which of the videos have been monetized. Now, this is really important, and it's the dirty little secret in YouTube advertising. Not every video that has been uploaded into YouTube is monetized. And because it's a pain in the arse, it is actually a two-step process. So the channel owner has to have, step one, monetized their channel, all right? So they basically go, hey, YouTube, can I earn money on any video that I upload? Is that all right? And YouTube go, sure, but you need to jump through these hoops. Therefore, not everyone monetizes their channel, okay? So that's dirty secret number one. So number two is that every video they upload, they have to have actually ticked a box that says, YouTube, yes. YouTube, can I earn some money on this specific video? Okay, tick the box. Okay, so there's the two-step process. Not every video is monetized. And what that means is that you can't put your advert to run before these videos that haven't got monetization. If it's been monetized, you can put your video before it, see how it works. But if not everyone's monetized their videos, well, how do I fucking know which videos I can put my advert before? Well, that's where everyone fails. Because everyone just goes, well, I'll just jump on YouTube advertising and I will put in bodybuilding, right? That's what I'm going to do, bodybuilding. And then they put their advert for their online fitness program before anything that has bodybuilding. And of course, that's not targeted, all right? Because you might have anti-bodybuilding, documentaries. You might have people ranting about how bodybuilders look like idiots. It's not a healthy sport, etc., etc. So these are not people that are going to buy your online fitness software, right? So basically, the other dirty secret is that not everybody tags their videos correctly. So if you're just going, YouTube, yes, YouTube, can I put my advert, please, before any video that's to do with Herbalife? All right, there's another one. I use that one. But anyway, there's a peek under the Nathan kimono. Don't use that. I'll hunt you down and bleed you like a pig. So what you want to do then in that case is use tools that attack specific channels and just find the monetized videos. Now, when you've found those monetized videos, let's say GoPro, what you could actually do, or Herbalife, is this. The first 5 seconds of your video, make it look native to the channel that you're attacking. So by that, let's use Herbalife as an example. All right, and this is actually what I say in my videos, right? Are you ready for this? This is actually how I carry on in a video too. So, all right, so the way that my script is this, please take it and copy it and remix it and make your own. So if I'm attacking the Herbalife channel, this is how I do it, okay? Hey, wait right there. You love Herbalife, you want to melt the fat. I've got something that melts fat even quicker. Stay right there. Okay, now that person has specifically on the world's second biggest search engine typed out that they're looking for a Herbalife video, all right? They've typed that out. So therefore, YouTube has matched the videos to do with Herbalife to that particular searcher, all right? So that searcher's basically sat down and gone, I want to look at something to do with Herbalife. My ugly mug pops up in the first 5 seconds talking to them about how I've got something even better than Herbalife and it melts fat even quicker. I hate that term, but you get the idea. Do you think that person's going to click skip? Or do you think that person's going to go, yeah, okay, that sounds great. No, I'm just going to watch that advert. That's awesome. Obviously, it's going to be the latter, and that's how I make a metric shit ton of money. Okay? So what I then do is the first 5 seconds of all of the channels that I attack, right, I always make congruent with that particular channel. So from the 6 seconds to the 40-second mark, because my adverts are only 40 seconds long in total, all right, what happens is it's the same video over and over again, but for the first 5 seconds, I will record specific 5-second intros for that particular channel, mentioning that channel, because I'm a cheeky cunt, all right? So what you do then is you split, right, using stuff like, I don't know, ScreenFlow. No big deal. Use ScreenFlow and then just simply splice in, just literally fade it, just pull it into the other track and it just fades. If you don't know how to do that, you click youtube.com/AustraliaWOW and I'll teach you how to do that as well. Genius. All right. So what you then do is you find that your conversions go off the Richter scale, because if someone's actually sat down and typed out they're looking for a video and your ugly mug is talking to them about the specific problem that they've been searching for, you'll get the clicks. All right. So that's the way that I do my YouTube advertising. Now, here's the thing. How do you find those monetized videos on a specific channel? All right. So alert. Okay. Pitch time, because it's my fucking software and it actually solved my need. So if you go to TubeMasterPro.com, and we're always talking about YouTube, so it's TUBE. Nathan, is that CHEWB? No, we're fucking talking about YouTube. It's TubeMasterPro.com. So go there. That's my software. If you guys wanted it, that's fine. I'll just give like some discount code or something later on. All right. Usually it's $67 a month. That will actually find the videos and it will build the YouTube campaign. You can actually build a targeted YouTube campaign in literally, I don't know, 10 seconds. If you go to youtube.com/AustraliaWOW, you'll actually see me like building all these campaigns. I've got some demo videos in there. So yeah, so you can actually build a targeted YouTube campaign in literally like fucking 10 to 30 seconds. So that's what you can do. So YouTube advertising does work. It just, you've got to like be a little bit smarter about it, and you've got to go, rather than a generic video for everybody, you want to attack specific channels and make your advert look like it belongs to that channel. Just be a cheeky prick about it. What are they going to do? Complain? Like, seriously. All right. Blah, blah, blah. You should have waited. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. Let's have a look at this one. Networking, nice. Blab and host treat system. Yeah, absolutely. When Blab works, it's awesome. But for me, it's just a pain in the ass. So Tristan's like nailed it. Nailed it. What else have we got? Scientific measurement. You're talking about the metric shit ton information. That is a metric shit ton. It is an official Australian measurement. Yes. What else have we got? Blah, 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 blah. All right. Give me some questions. Throw some questions open. Give me a Nath, this is awesome. Nath, this sucks balls. Give me some questions. I can talk to you all day about video advertising because I do it all the time. So
somebody's just asked about the discount code. Obviously interested in the software you were talking about. I'm wondering if that was an ongoing thing or whether it's just for the first month.
No, it's an ongoing thing. Like it's not my core business. My core business is fitness platform SaaS. So this other stuff that I do with YouTube, I dog food my own software. So everything that I tell you and everything that I basically sell to you guys, I use on a daily basis. So yeah, nothing I'm telling you is just like, okay, I'm buying this right now because it's awesome. It's like, shut up, Nate. Do you use it? Well, yeah, I do actually. So yeah, if you basically use hashtag AustraliaWOW, give me the discount. Yeah, I'll basically give you a discount code afterwards. So yeah, awesome. Promo code goes on more than the first month. Yes, it does. And so yeah, that would be cool. What have we got? Z & Co. Can the discount code apply for anyone that can't afford it already? Serious question. No, it doesn't. I'm not going to lie. But on the flip side of that, you do get like access to Tube University. Plus, the people that have like bought it for the full price can always ping me one-on-one time. So you know what I'm like. If you don't think that's worth like $67 a month, then I've failed at life. Is it best to not monetize your own videos? Yeah, don't monetize them. Like if you're an individual, lambie poo. So if you're an individual and you want to earn money on your videos, monetize all of them. But if you're a business, why would you want to monetize any of your videos? Because people like me can actually jump on and start advertising before your videos. If you're a business, I wouldn't. That's just me. Blah, 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 that's gold. Yeah, you can always call me. So Z & Co. definitely can call me. I love you to bits, girl. I'll help you out anytime, you know that. Blah, blah, blah. Media coach. What is the average amount that someone can make if they use your advice in the software? I don't know. How long's a piece of string? Like, it's easy to make your first grand, like in say 24 hours, really. 24, 48 hours. No more than 48 hours. It's very easy to do that. If you are looking for like, the average price, like 10 grand a week's not unheard of. It's like it's not hard to make 10 grand a week. It's not.
I guess that one is very different depending on who you are and what your product is. So obviously that would be reflected. But obviously there's a kind of a definite increase for anyone really.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's got, says the other thing as well, every single one of you guys has got at least one good idea in those like ugly noggins of yours, right? So the trick is to actually go, I'm really good at this. Great, you're really good at one super duper thing. You're geniuses at it, right? So take that idea, take it out of your head, create a course around it. If you go, this is interesting, if you actually go to NathanHague.com /100 clients, plural, 100 clients, go there and see how there's a complete zero to hero Twitter course just there. See how I've done that. Go and watch video number 1. It's a 21-part video series. It's completely free, but go and see how I've actually serialized that and how I've like done the email capture, etc. All right, because each one of you guys could do exactly the same thing. All right, live streaming for all of its like foibles, all right, is again an amazing opportunity to also show people and demonstrate clearly your value proposition up front. All right, just make fucking sure that you don't. I've seen like blabs that go on for like 48. There's like some guy, Robert Stern, he pissed me off as well because he was like, oh, thanks for the LinkedIn information, Nathan. And then just like next day he was just like, I found this awesome info. Oh, thanks for attributing it towards me, dear Robert. Well fucking done. All right. So when you're doing your live streaming, always attribute to other people. I do. But also don't make your blabs go on for like 7 hours. Like, You bore me, right? Get your information in there, give them some bite-sized nibbles, give them like a great big information steak, and then fuck off, all right? Get people back to your landing page as soon as possible, all right?
I totally agree with that, and with the live streaming thing, it's, you know, there's people, like we've recorded this, obviously, so people can come back and watch, but in this kind of day and age, is how much time do people have with all the live streaming going on to go back and watch the replays and things. So if you make it short, it means people can come back and get that valuable content, you know, because they know it's going to be short, recording and high value. So great tip.
I have a question on Hernsing, all right? Hernsing's question, all right? Actually, you guys as well, if you do like a /Q, right, that will actually like flag it up to us as a question far easier. Okay, so Hernson's asked, I heard you mention Facebook ads. Would you apply the same concept videos and Facebook ad videos, or is your main focus only on YouTube and not looking into Facebook? Let me give you some fucking awesome growth hacking tips. Right, all those people that just fucked off, all right, hopefully, are you recording this? I hate recording stuff because I only like people that actually like action stuff when I'm there. I hate replay viewers, they annoy me. You know, oh, I've got something to go and do. Oh, okay, great.
This one's not specifically for on here. It's actually, I want to repurpose and I want to give back to my audience that's UK based, and obviously time wise, I want to be able to deliver to them and match your time zone and my time zone. So that's the reason.
Awesome. Okay, so here we go. This is what you want to do. All right. With your Facebook advertising, Facebook and LinkedIn, Facebook and YouTube work hand in glove with each other. They're awesome. And you go, really? I thought they were in competition. Let me tell you. So this is what you want to do. With your Facebook, you have something called Audience Insights. Okay, so if you go into facebook.com /manage /manage, right, go into your Facebook advertising, and then on the left-hand side, on your Facebook advertising, you'll see Audience Insights. Now, remember earlier on we talked about custom audiences? Okay, now you need 1,000 people in that custom audience. So you might have a little bit of work to do. My suggestion is do the following, all right? Create a Facebook advert and put down, say, I don't know, $100. Right, you've got $100. If you've only got $50, put down $50, okay? We've got some loads of questions that are coming in. Awesome. All right, we'll go on to this in a minute. So create, even if it's like $50, $10 a day, you guys can manage $10 a day, right? That's 2 coffees. Put a Facebook advert out there. Make sure that wherever you're sending them from the advert to, okay, on that landing page, you've got the Facebook custom audience pixel, right? It's super important that you do that. Never release a Facebook advert without a custom audience pixel. Never do that. Right? So, assuming that you've done that, they land on your landing page from your Facebook advert, look at your page and go, they'll do some action or they won't take any action. We don't give a shit, right? Because this is the reason for why. What happens is their details are now being added to the custom audience in Facebook. So, what you then do is you go back in when you've got 1,000 people that have landed on your web page. All right, it basically means that you can go back into the custom audience in Facebook in the audience insights, select that particular custom audience, all right, and then with the audience insights, you can see, right, the demographic data on the people that have clicked the advert. And you go, oh, I'm not really getting it, Dave. Well, let me just take it a little bit further for you. Everyone these days talks about, you know, a customer avatar. They talk about a 360-degree avatar. They talk about knowing all the information about the particular client or demographic. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a hairy, scary 42-year-old bloke, and I'm selling to, you know, female fat loss clients, right, that might be 19 to 25-year-old. All right, and they're a little bit overweight, they're a little bit chubby, they're not exactly happy with life, they want to look hot. Why do they want to look hot? I've got no idea. I'm a 42-year-old bloke. So this is the problem that marketers have, right? They still need to like work out who they're advertising to, right? But they're usually in their 40s, 50s, maybe their 30s. They've got no idea sometimes about the demographic they're selling to. Therefore, if you create an advert, all right, that's cast fairly wide in Facebook, get the people to click on your page, go back into the audience insights, have a look at that particular custom audience that you created, and what you then do, it will tell you, Facebook will tell you and show you what brands they identify with, what pages they like, what films they watch, what blogs they visit, You get the idea. It tells you. You don't have to think about this shit. You can actually see in real time what your audience actually is all about. That's really good information, because now what you do, instead of guessing this shit, you've now got, for maybe $10 a day, you've now got some hardcore business intelligence on your particular audience. And you go, that's pretty cool. Well, now let's take it a step further. Now you can actually use that Facebook advert, the intelligence gained from that, to now work out where you should be advertising on Twitter, where you should be advertising on YouTube, what YouTube channels you should be attacking, what YouTube keywords you should be attacking, what Twitter hashtag you should be hijacking. Get the idea? So by putting down, say, $10 a day, $50 a day, it's entirely up to you. To get the 1,000 people or more, preferably like more, right, but to get that intelligence and the avatar information is just fucking priceless. Because now you can go back into TubeMasterPro.com and you can actually see from Facebook which YouTube channels you should be attacking. Okay, you don't have to guess this stuff anymore. So now you go into TubeMaster, you put the channel, YouTube channel in there, find which YouTube videos of that channel, and then run an advert to that particular YouTube channel videos. Awesome. All right, so that's pretty much how I do my YouTube stuff with Facebook and also with Twitter. So yes, hope that answers some questions.
Some absolute gold there, Nate. Thanks for firing off. I feel a little bit like I just kind of needed to ask the one question and then sit back and listen, which is exactly what I've been doing and taking some notes. I haven't been ignoring you. I have been listening, and I'm actually taking notes ready for our UK audience. So hopefully I can provide them the answers where they couldn't ask you live. So yeah, I just wanted to free up a little bit of time if anyone wanted to ask questions on the side there to do with the custom audiences and retargeting things there. So there's a couple just coming in now. So just guys, if you're new on Blab, you can put /Q and it will actually highlight it as a question so that we know it's not just a conversation going on between the two of you on chat. So.
Let's go through some of these. We've got Be More You. All right, any tips on quality specs for vids, ads? Yeah, make them like no more than 40 seconds, because what happens is people's attention... Oh, squirrel. Right, so you've basically got like 5 seconds. Your advert really should be selling and sold them in the first 5 seconds. Anything after that, consider it a bonus. So make your adverts no more than 40 seconds. Sell in the first 5 seconds. Make it a little bit humorous. I know that's a hard act sometimes for some people. Humor-based ones work, all right? But it's a hard act to kind of get into. If you can, it's a bonus. Hernsin, question, I heard you mention Facebook ads. Would you apply? We talked about that one just then. Let's have a look. Agreed. YouTube is dead to live streaming. Actually, it's not. There's usage cases for that. Now, one of the things you can do, if you actually look in your YouTube.coms now, right? So because you're watching me at the moment and I'm warbling on. So why don't you guys now, while I'm talking, go into YouTube.com, go onto your video manager. Okay, so at the top of the screen in YouTube, you'll see Video Manager. Okay, and then what happens is on the left-hand side of the screen, hopefully you should see a new icon. Hopefully it'll be highlighted in red, and it will actually say Live Streaming. Yay! So you know, like Hangouts on Air. God, Hangouts on Air. They can just eat a dick. Seriously, they just failed at life. All right, that was Google's attempt, right, at just creating something awesome, and then it just fucked it up by making it too difficult for the average person, including me. I just gave up.
I am going to chime in on this. I don't know if Brian's still in the house, but Brian was mentioning that he's got screenshots of the beginning and end of the Hangouts on Air, and they're basically the same platform. So just thought I'd throw that one in there.
Yeah, they are. But the thing is, right, they're making it easier. So live streaming with a Hangout on Air, it was just a pain in the arse. You'd have to like set stuff up, and Brian will agree with me, right? You have to set stuff up for the average lay person, and even for like people like me that love video. I just hated Hangouts on Air. They were just so horrible to run. I just hated them. So now what you do is you have a look on youtube.com, have a look on the left-hand side, have a look at live streaming. You will need a piece of software. So if you Google OBS, Oscar Bravo Sierra, OBS, all right, and that's what we call a video encoder. Don't be put off. Like, you're fairly technical people that are watching this, so you're not going to have like many problems. So what you do is you run OBS. It's free. all right, Windows and Mac. And what that does, that's the encoder. So you just run that in the background. Make sure you have a good computer. Make sure you have a wired internet connection. Never use Wi-Fi with live streaming because it'll just fail at life. All right. So what you then do is you go into the YouTube Live, and then what you do is you basically put in the name. So just like the Hangouts on Air, what was the title of your YouTube video? Put down the video description. Okay. But here's the genius bit. And this is the whole reason for doing it, in my opinion. On the right-hand side now, you can actually have on your live stream, you can have the YouTube cards. All right, so that's just genius stuff. So yeah, you can have those cards pop up. That essentially is the same as the Hangouts on Air Showcase plugin, but they now call it YouTube Cards, in line obviously with the cards-based product they've got on YouTube. So yeah, so those cards, you can preset those up, and what you can do is as you're dropping your live stream now, again, you can just like pop in the cards and bring them into play. So yeah, so live streaming.
Just with that, just for those people, because some people are fairly new to the YouTube advertising, do you want to just touch on the YouTube card side of things? Just for anyone who doesn't know, just a quick brief overview.
Yeah, so remember on YouTube, we're still to this day on YouTube, you have annotations. You have annotations and you have cards. Now, annotations don't work on mobile, all right? And you know they're the horrible ones where you're watching a video and someone like the video has like a speech bubble. It kind of pops up. And they're like, oh, you want more of this video? Because YouTube only ever gave you like certain shapes and patterns that you couldn't deviate from. And they just looked awful. They just looked like it's like my first video. It was just awful. And they didn't work on mobile. All right. So you'd see a lot of videos where people were saying, click down here to subscribe. And they were pointing to an on-screen button. Well, that's where the external annotation, right, was supposed to, right, take them, or, you tap that and you go to whichever landing page that you set up, right? Well, that was fine if you're watching on a desktop, but it doesn't work, external annotations, if you're actually on a mobile device. So that was always the problem, okay? So YouTube went, what can we do to make this better? I know. So they come up with the YouTube cards. So YouTube cards work on desktop or mobile, exactly the same. And what you'll see is at the top right-hand side of all your YouTube videos, where you enable them, you'll see a little eye, right, for information. A little white eye in a circle, right? So that's all of your YouTube videos where you enable the cards. It will sit there. Now, you can have up to 5 cards on any one video. Okay, and what happens is you specify at what time on the actual video play line when that card actually auto expands. So the little eye actually expands and then the card actually shows on the screen for 3 seconds. All right, and then after 3 seconds, it then sort of goes back up into the eye, and maybe then at the next timeline, it then sort of expands the next card, etc., etc. All right. And so what happens is the card can look very beautiful. It's got like what they call a teaser text. So it could be, do you want new clients? You can type whatever you want in there. All right. And then it's got like a beautiful picture. You can upload a picture. And then it's actually got the link. All right. So the text. All right. So click here, whatever you want to put on there. So they can click that and they can come back out of the video to whichever landing page you want to send them to, on your own domain. That's the important bit. All right. So a YouTube card allows you to kind of have a little bit more interactivity with your video on desktop or mobile, and it looks nicer and cleaner. Okay. That's what a YouTube card is. So that's fantastic on videos that have been uploaded to YouTube, and you can put these cards, and that's fantastic. So what happens is with live streaming to YouTube, you can now treat your live streaming YouTube video as almost say a QVC shopping channel style experience. So as me and Tristan were talking now, for example, if this was a YouTube stream, what you could do is you could just go, oh, cool, I'm talking about blue dresses. Click, all right, and the card would pop up on the right-hand side talking about blue dresses. So your viewers on your live stream go, oh, that's fucking awesome, I need a blue dress. Tap, all right, just made yourself a sale, right? And you also get analytics on that as well, so you can actually see how many people, and I believe also you can actually create a custom audience. I stand corrected on that, but I think you can create a custom audience of people that have clicked the card. All right, so yay. So I'm not saying don't write off YouTube live streaming. I'm saying there's different usage cases for it. But the big thing is, how do I start that from a mobile device? Oh, that's right, I can't. Okay, well done. On the new upcoming Samsung premium phones, the flagship phones, then yes. All right, you'll be able to do one touch and it will stream live to YouTube. But who the fuck uses Samsung, you know? Oh, shall I use Xiaomi? Should I use, like, OnePlus? Samsung are going down the shitter. So it's too little too late.
So Nate, just on that card, you talked about having up to 5 of them on a video there where they auto pop out. Is there a way to say, like, the whole idea of QVC being very structured and they've got kind of a set script that they're fairly following? But say something like this where we were live, if suddenly we were to say, oh, we're talking about something here and we wanted it to come up, obviously we'd have an idea of the things we're going to discuss, but you're not kind of sure the times. With the cards, can you do that as well? Can you make them, Can you choose when they pop up?
Yeah, you can. So on the live streaming, you pre-do all of the cards, and then you just like tap to bring the card on, and then tap it again to like hide it. So yeah, absolutely, you can do that. Yeah, for sure.
Brilliant.
Very cool. It's
You
kind of
must
cool.
be delivering valuable content. There's not loads of questions going on the side, so you must be nailing it before they get to the questions.
I don't know. I've got no idea, so I'm just kind of just enjoying it at the moment. I've actually got to do my video as well. It's all about Google Tag Manager and Google Analytics. So there's a 55-minute video that I've basically got to edit. And that's the last one, and that's of my huge, massive, great big growth hacking weekend course. So this is the last video that I need to do. So yeah. Basically, take people that have got a really great idea but have got zero idea on how to bring it to market, and then what this course does, they start on a Friday night with Josh and I, and then by Sunday night they should have like made their first $1,000. So more than that, but anyway. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So that course basically takes you from zero to hero, and shows you all the online marketing and forensically step by step tells you what you need to do. It's very cool.
Okay, brilliant. There's a question on the side there about if you're a small fry, would you still suggest that they do monetize? They're looking to sell online courses.
I probably wouldn't monetize if I was small fry. Like if I was PewDiePie and I was making $7.5 million per year, wow, then yeah, I would. But if I was small fry, no, probably not. Like, do I really want to earn? Like, I'll tell you bluntly. I think, and I've got almost 900 videos, I think, on my YouTube channel, and then many of mine are like sub 60 seconds because they're all about fitness videos that were in the past embedded into my software. Well, we don't use YouTube anymore, but they're still there, and they get thousands of views. All right, I make $9 a month. Like, seriously. So yeah, I wouldn't monetize my videos, to be quite honest. I'd focus more on getting the custom audiences, right? The YouTube retargeting. Okay, I would do that. I would focus more on that. Okay, so I hope that answered the question. You feel like you've learned more in the last 3 days from AustraliaWOW than I have in the last 8 years. Oh, thanks. You probably learned more swear words, to be fair, in the last 3 days as well. So, there's that too. So look, Hernsin, question. I'm more in the you're in the nightlife club marketing scene, so I'm trying to figure out exactly how to implement this. Oh, awesome. Well, what I would do. This is
definitely one that I can touch base on as well, because I've done, as you can see from the pictures up here, a lot of nightlife stuff. So I'll connect afterwards today as well.
Connect afterwards as well. I think that usage case would be a fantastic thing to use with Meerkat, right? With the cameo feature, that actually like lends itself really well to it, because you basically have like the nightclub owner streaming to their to their channel. I'm sorry, their Twitter channel, and then what you can do is you can get everyone to follow, and then you can cameo it, so everyone starts following the stream at the nightclub, and then you can like see the nightclub from different angles. So you basically give the stream to any one of the patrons for 60 seconds, and you can just get wide bug-eyed ravers going, "This is the best club ever." And then he's just like, yeah, that's great. Give me my goddamn stream back. And then you pass it to the next person. So yeah, Meerkat might be a good usage case for that, maybe.
Quick question on that cameo feature while we're on it. I'm not a big Meerkat user. Can you pull back from a cameo if you've put someone on it, or is it a set time? Do you know?
Set time, I believe. Okay. Brian can answer that.
Brian will probably chime in and let us know that one shortly. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. What else have we got? This is super cool to hear them. Yeah, so I just answered that one. You swear like a merchant marine. Fucking awesome. Yeah, we set up Periscope Meerkat on it. Basically, we have 3 people on each account. Okay, yeah, fantastic. I would say actually give it to the patrons as well. Not just the staff, but give it to the patrons, because you might just get a complete earthy feel for your nightclub. So you're not in control of it at that point.
From that point of view, actually, that's a really good kind of example and usage case. I don't know if it hit Australia, but in the UK, there was some guys that did exactly that kind of thing back with the photography. And they set up a website called don'tstayin.com, where they were giving people a real view into clubs, which obviously up until that point had always been, hey, our club's great. And it was all reviews, whereas it suddenly became real people taking photos and showing the inside of the club. And I guess this takes it to the next level of taking it out to video, so you can see live within the venue.
We tried giving it to patrons, but the mofos went outside with it and got some tacos from the taco.
But see, that's real life, and that's showing, this is what happens within that scene. So,
but that's the thing. If I was at a nightclub, right, and I was well, to be fair, in my youth, maybe chemically altered, all right, but I probably wouldn't be interested in the food. But for those nightclubs nowadays, you just be like, well, is there any food? What's the food like there as well? If I want to go out for munchies afterwards, is there any food? So don't discount it. You're not in control of it. Give it away. You've only got 60 seconds. Some people will be awesome with it. Some people will be pricks. But as Tristan says, it'll be real life, and it'll be amusing. It'll be fun for people to watch along who can't make it to the club. Just give it to them.
You could potentially even monetize it and have that set up that someone goes and endorses your kebab shop around the corner. So don't count that out as an option.
Yeah, but I think what you're saying is you actually gave the guy your phone. Don't do that. There's no need to do that now. With Meerkat's Cameo, they've got their phone, right, and then you pass the stream to them, all right, electronically. You don't actually physically give them your phone. You don't have to do that anymore. But yeah. So look, wait, he was drunk in a club. I know, amazing. He was probably off his chops, to be fair. Well, it would be in London, apparently. Not that I know. Have we got any more questions? Because I'm enjoying myself. I think we've got 4 minutes to go of this 1 hour blab. So, yeah, I mean, you can stay longer if you want, but I do have to do this 55-minute video. So I'm trying to do anything I can to avoid it, to be fair. So, he didn't know it possible. Personally, I haven't used Meerkat. Really interesting. Yeah, use Meerkat. That's one usage case. And the other thing as well, the really cool thing is that you can actually have with Meerkat, you can actually stream to GoPro Hero 3s. So if you have the GoPros around the place, you can stream out to those GoPros. So if you have the GoPros dotted around the club, okay, all connected to the Wi-Fi, you can stream out to those GoPros. So that might be another usage case as well. That would be awesome. Man, I want to be nightclub. That's awesome. I haven't been on a nightclub for years, actually, because I'm just should I go out tonight and just get off my chops, or shall I sit here and do video editing? Yay! I'm interested to meet at parties. That didn't happen. Everything's fine. All right. Any more questions? Because I'm losing the will to live, with people just going blah, 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 blah. Any more questions on marketing? Because I'm quite happy to help you. Otherwise, I'm going to foxtrot Oscar.
I think some of the feedback that we got on the chat there was that you were actually getting, as they were typing the questions, you were answering them quicker than they could type them. So I don't know if that's because they're on mobile and it's a bit more difficult, or you're just speaking in a very Brian Fanzo-esque fashion, getting far more words into an hour than most people can. So
I can talk faster than Brian, all right, but he tweets faster than me. So yeah. Faster is a word. I just made that shit up. A learning frenzy for sure. Well, thanks very much, my darling. Go ahead and follow. Oh, there's this way in it. So go ahead and follow me up here. So tap on this and go ahead and follow me. I'm sure I'll do some blabs at some point when it sucks less on mobile. I'm not a desktop man. I'm out and about, so I need to work on mobile, and it's just shot. I actually leave my own blab today because I'm just yeah, this is lame. So,
but this question just came in on the side about the TubeMaster Pro. Someone reckons they got 6 people that they've sent to you already, and they want to know whether you affiliate on that platform as well.
Oh, bless them. Yeah, it's Hernson. Yeah, I do an affiliate platform. Yeah, if you actually want to sell TubeMaster Pro, just hit me up again. Hashtag AustraliaWOW affiliate. And I'll just send you the link. It's a JV Zoo thing. So if I know you, I pay instantly. If I don't know you, I've never met you face to face, I think we just do delayed transactions. But it's all good. I'm good for it. So, but yeah, if you want to be an affiliate, that'd be wonderful. Yay. Thank you.
He then followed up to say he's not fussed about it. He just loves sharing your information. So.
Oh, bless him. Wes, question: do you set up a separate Facebook pixel for specific pages, or use a trigger inside GTM? Use a trigger. All right. So where possible, I always use Google Tag Manager. Yeah, for sure, definitely. And also make sure that you've got your Google Analytics. Always make sure you have a roll-up account as well. So that's important too. So yes, Facebook pixels, specific pages, but use Tag Manager. Tag Manager is awesome. I love it. No dramas, Wes. You'll like this video.
55-minute video that I'm doing.
Well, being that we're just coming up onto the hour, I'm conscious that you've got lots of video editing, and I know how much you enjoy that, Nate. So I'm gonna keep you some free time up for that. Thanks a lot for jumping on and joining us. I've been throughout firing up various links on there. We did touch on the Tube Master Pro thing, and I know there's quite a few people in there who are interested. You did mention about popping up a code for Tube Master Pro for anyone who wanted to dominate the YouTube marketing.
All right, give me a second. I'll set this one up for you right now.
So I'll just talk while you do that, and they bang over the top of your audio. So, guys, I hope you've taken some real value from the last hour. Lots of appreciation for Nate. Make sure you give him some feels over there for the time he's given up whilst he's out in Phuket. He could be out, using his life-proof case in the water again and showcasing how great that product is. So, guys, don't forget. Life-proof all the way. So don't don't forget to check that brand out. It is pretty amazing. But yeah, I hope you've got some real valuable content and you're ready to take action. It's one of those things. You can sit and listen to these things and get like loads of ideas and stuff, but it's all about the implementation. Don't sit around, take some action, jump in, and that's why Nate's going to fire up a code for you that he's just setting up now for Tube Master Pro. Is don't delay, just get on it and start taking action. Every day that you're not taking action is a day that you're actually losing money and missing potential customers. So I really appreciate you all tuning in and listening to this. This is recorded, so it will be here in case Nate was speaking too fast and you need to go back and scan through to listen to a little bit again. If you're not too caught up in the live streaming world, watching other live awesomeness. But yeah, guys, please do also connect with Nathan on Twitter, which is @AustraliaWOW. And also he periscopes in the mornings. Are you still doing mornings from Phuket, Nate? I'm not sure if you're
no, not really. It's kind of like an as and when, really. Like I do them in the evening time, and I sort of sit actually in the ocean, with a life-proof case, and I actually give my kind of tips away in the evening time, like Phuket time. So be sure to follow me @AustraliaWOW on Periscope. You can actually see some cool stuff. Now, here we go. I've given you a code. So normally it's $67 a month, so you can have 50% off, right? No drums at all. And the code is SQUEE. That's SQUEE. It's on the right-hand side. The code that pays for a 50% discount is SQUEE. You can say that with a straight face.
Awesome.
Sorry, I'm 42.
Lots of love going on over there in the chat for that.
You're welcome. So yeah, go and play with that. We've also got Tube University in there as well. So yeah, if you want to learn how to do all this YouTube advertising and stuff, once you've actually signed up and paid, you can actually access all the videos to YouTube University. And you've also got me as well, so you can have a chat with me anytime you want. Okay.
Yeah, I know that you said you're at the moment waiting for Blab to sort their stuff out, but I'm going to fire a whole load of links up over on the chat there, so you can connect with Nathan on whichever is your favourite platform, whether it's his website, blab.im, or through AustraliaWOW if you're obviously in the PT world, and also Tube Master Pro. The link is there on the bottom for you. So anyone who wanted that, go connect. Talk to him. The only one I didn't put up there was your Twitter. That was a bit of a fail, wasn't it? Because I've actually got a full list up here, and I'd scrolled down because I was taking too many notes, Nate. You've managed to make me go off the bottom of the page. So there you go. There's Nathan's Twitter handle. Also, I know that he is very kind of active with Twitter. That if you use the hashtag AustraliaWOW, he will pick that up as well. So mentions of @AustraliaWOW and using the hashtag AustraliaWOW. If you've got any questions. But thanks again for your time, Nate, and taking some time out in the office over in Phuket to join us. Really appreciate that. And I'm sure everybody in here has seen massive value for the last hour. I'm going to head off. Chocolate Johnny is waiting for me to go indulge in some chocolate over there and get involved with some bits. So I need to go jump in the car, head down to Rose Bay for Perfection Chocolates. And so, yeah, cool. We'll... yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. And yeah, anyone who came on at the last minute, pow. Yeah, anyone who came on at the last minute, it is there for a replay. You'll have to watch the whole thing. You know, I can't even tell you where to scan to because there's loads of different valuable bits.
But thank you very much. Thank you.
But do connect with Nate, and then do it live. Nate's delivering great value all the time. So right there, we're going to jump out. Thanks a lot, guys, and we'll